Okay, okay. This video will be out tomorrow, Wednesday, versus Thursday. So I'll get it ready tonight. Today is Tuesday. I'll have it out tomorrow, and then we'll have a video. Then they'll kind of throw us off our videos, because usually we do on Sunday night we make a video for Monday, or we put out on Monday. Let's just say when we put this out. Usually what we do is we publish one video on Monday. Then we publish two on Tuesday, because we do a taste test Tuesday and another one. We may cut that down to just doing taste test Tuesday and not the other one, because how many things can you possibly say? So it's Monday's one video, Tuesday's two videos, Thursday, Wednesday for Thursday, I film on Wednesday, on Thursday one video, and then a Friday for Saturday. So we film on the Sunday. We film Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays. We don't film on Tuesdays. Ordinarily, we don't film on Tuesdays, we don't film on Thursdays, and we don't film on Saturdays. So we do film on 4 days a week. We film 5 videos over 4 days, but sometimes that does change. Don't forget, please subscribe, like, share, and everything. This is about Juneteenth. Juneteenth. That's what we're doing on Wednesday. Juneteenth. There's the hook. This is about Juneteenth. This is about Juneteenth. I was supposed to say that within like the first minute, and it got to be about a minute and 12 seconds, but it's about Juneteenth. Don't forget. I don't know what year it became a national holiday. We can look that all up. We can all look that up and put it in the comment section. Do you know what year did Juneteenth become a federal holiday? I don't know. I just know that this Thursday is. So you want to make sure you remember it, because it's nothing more embarrassing than have a handful of mail, outgoing mail, and you run to the post office and you grab the what? And you look at your watch, and you go to the people inside they're processing mail, but the doors are locked. You're going, like, what's going on? Or you run up to the bank, and you grab the door, nothing. You're like, what? And you look at your watch, maybe you get your ATM card. Remember, that's automatic teller machine cards. So it's not your. Let me say, I'm going to the ATM machine. So that means you're saying I'm going to the automatic teller machine, because ATM in the abbreviation is that also PIN. Don't forget to give me your PIN number. If you say, hey, make sure you include your PIN on something. People say, what? Your PIN number. Oh, my PIN number, my personal identification number. So like that. But you don't be the one running up there and what? You're gonna look like, especially if you're a white guy, you're gonna look like maybe you're some form of a racist that doesn't believe that Juneteenth should be a national holiday. What do I know? Juneteenth is supposed to be the day that the African Americans, what were they called then? Probably not African American. They were notified, I guess, was it in Texas? It took them that long, supposedly, to get the word to them that they were free. However many days after they had been freed, it took that amount of time to get to, was it Texas? For some reason I got Texas in my brain. I don't know, but it's wherever it was, Juneteenth. I can look it up. I did study it, of course, in school. We had things about that in school even back when I was a youngster. It was after the Juneteenth free notification of the freeing of the slaves, but still, it was kind of been a while. So I probably forget more than I ever learned already. I used to manage Hungry Howie's Pizza, and I went to Stevensville, Michigan, to go to school to learn to be a manager. It was the owner's school, but our owner said, I ain't going to that school. I'll put the money to buy it, but I'm sending somebody else. And man, it was a lot of fun. I liked it. There was geese, and they had a lot of cider. I guess they grow apples there. A lot of cider events, or a place where they grow cider, where they grow apples, apple orchards, or I don't know. Like over here, maybe we have a wine growing thing. I'm sure they grow something for wine, since they can make wine out of apples and make wines out of apricots and everything. But it's a lot of fun. But don't forget, it is going to be Juneteenth. Now they are suggesting this. Who are they? I don't know. I was talking to a man who was an African American man about Juneteenth. He didn't know it was a holiday, and then he says to me, "You know what? I don't really know what Juneteenth is." He's about 35, whatever. That's why I think it's the day that the slaves they'd been freed earlier, but they were still working for free in a slave capacity. After that, they're notified that I guess Juneteenth, the 13th of June, they don't have to do that anymore. It's that's interesting. I never really heard about it. He said, I might have heard the word, but it'd be like it would almost be like if there's some like Muslim holiday that they take off a Tuesday in April, and I know that the name for that holiday. That's all I know. I don't think past the name. And I said, yeah, I think the some places maybe are not teaching it as much as they used to. Maybe they think they don't need to teach it because people do know. But he said, we were talking about that, and he didn't really know what it was. But someone had told him that they're encouraging the white people to give out long stem red roses. Now, in the African tradition, red is a powerful color. They also serve, I guess, blue is freedom, red is like strength and love, kind of like we have the red rose, maybe. But I guess that is a red flower. So of course we'd probably get red roses, or maybe red carnations, whatever. But probably the red rose. They suggest you get a bunch of long, like go get 4 dozen long stem roses. Keep them in your car or wherever you go. If you go somewhere, I don't know how you transport. Put in a bucket with water. Maybe you just take a handful with you if you're going to work and hand them out or whatever. But you're supposed to give. They want to make this kind of the tradition of Juneteenth. I don't know if there are any traditions. Now, there's no official flower for Juneteenth, they say, but red is the one that they are kind of hovering around, gathering around. Red always has a good union, hey, red roses for this day. Red means love. But you're supposed to give a long stem red rose to a woman who is black, African American, whatever she wants to be called. And is she a woman? What is a woman? But if you see someone that looks like a woman, black, that was in the basketball player Gainer or whatever, they think that as a man or a woman? I don't know. So not to be politically incorrect, but they're saying to give a red rose, a red flower, to an African American woman and say something like, "This is respect. I'm sorry what I did to you." And you should hand it to her. And then for the gentleman, you should either get like some form of a baseball cap. Why a baseball cap? I don't know. Some form of a baseball cap with a sports team on there. But what if you're a diehard, Dodger fan, and they give you a Giants, or maybe you're a Dallas fan, and it used to be the Redskins, not anymore, but there used to be a big rivalry, the Raiders and everyone. The Raiders, we hate everyone. And the Eagles are kind of like that too. Their fans love the Eagles, but they'll still throw snowballs at them in a preseason game if they're not playing up to snuff. We should give them a baseball cap, like one of the snapback caps or whatever, or a gift card with $5 to $10 on it. No less than 5, no more than 10. Unless you have a couple of them, and the guy might say, "Oh, that's great. Thank you for giving that." But my wife, she would sure like to get a card. Oh, you have a wife, and you'd have to hand her the flower. So it'd be a flower for the wife, a cap, or a card for the man. I don't know if that's going to take off. That's a lot of money, because you think of how much does a dozen red stem roses cost. If you went down to the flower mart and bought them from the wholesalers, they'd probably be pretty cheap. You buy them from a florist like FTD or one of those nice flower places, flowers.com, or you buy them at maybe like you buy them at the flower stand where they make all the bouquets at the grocery store. Those are pretty expensive. I delivered a lot of that on Mother's Day. I delivered flowers through Grubhub or one of the delivery companies. And they're expensive. And then a $5 to $10. If you live in an area like I do today, without even really counting, I must have seen 30 or more African American men in my day. It's almost 6 o'clock now, so from 9 to 6, I bet I saw at least 30 men, and women maybe the same. So if each rose is $5, maybe, let's say, and each gift card is a minimum of $5, that's $300, right? To say that this is for you. This is to show my respect to you, and to say I'm so sorry for what I did to you. And you just hand it to them and walk away. You're not supposed to, wait for them to say thank you, because they shouldn't say thank you, because you owe that to them. Now, I do know that Thursday will be Juneteenth. When you'll see this tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll get this ready tonight. You'll be seeing this on Wednesday, starting Wednesday. Well, you may not see it if you don't watch it, but if you are watching right now, you know that's what it's about. On You're just like hand it to them and walk away. So I do know that I may forget and say, oh no, I'll go mail that. Oh, I can't. Or, oh good, I got you. Oh, I can't. I can drop it in the ATM, but I can't walk it into the bank. I may forget that. Not forget it's a federal holiday because I know it's a federal holiday today. I may forget when I go to make that one activity that's a federal holiday. So what do you think? Thoughts down below. Juneteenth, flowers, hats, and gift cards. Maybe I'll put that Juneteenth, red roses, ball caps, gift cards, or just hats. Maybe red roses, hats, and gift cards. Yeah, red roses, hats, and gift cards. Maybe I'll keep them. What is Juneteenth, roses, hats, and gift cards all about? But what do you think? Are you going to do? Are you going to go out and get some gifts if you're a white person? And there's only white people. Other people other than whites own slaves, and other people other than African Americans were slaves. But on this holiday, it's like people say, does all lives matter or only black lives matter? Do all lives matter? But we forgot to let you know that you do matter as a black person. There's a lot of controversy on that. But are you going to go out and purchase some flowers tomorrow? Or right now it's Wednesday. You'll be watching this on Wednesday. I'm filming on Tuesday, so you can go out tomorrow or whatever and buy some flowers. Once you watch this video, you can go and buy some roses and some baseball caps. Where do you even buy baseball caps? How much are they going to cost? And if you buy them at the $1.25 tree, they're $1.25 plus tax. But if you go to like the Nike store or some of these, Foot Locker or these different kind of companies, they could be $25 or even more. I don't know how much. But what do you think about that? What do you think of all this Juneteenth stuff? Holiday good, roses good, hats good, gift cards good, or just holiday good? For me, it's just holiday good. I'm not giving anyone any flowers to tell them this is to show my respect and to say I'm sorry for what I did to you, because I don't really think I did anything to that person right there. And my ancestors, did they do something to? I'd have to track my family tree. Going on the back. Speaking of family tree, did you ever see the television program Roots? It was a miniseries. It was pretty good. A lot of people enjoyed that program. We watched it on television back probably around 1977 maybe. I guess around 77. I don't know. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Don't forget, please subscribe, like, share, and give us some comments. Take care.